When the spirit leaves the body, what happens? Is death truly the end, or is it just the beginning of something far greater? In the scriptures, death is described as the moment when the spirit departs from the body. The separation of the spirit from the body marks the beginning of what we know as death. But let us be clear, death is not the end of existence. It is the return of the spirit to its source, to God who gave it. In the absence of the spirit, the soul enters a state of rest, silence, and imperceptibility. This place is known as Sheol. It is a temporary state where the soul awaits the resurrection. As we read in Ecclesiastes 12:7, then the dust will return to the earth as it was, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. The soul, now without the breath of life, loses its living state and descends into Sheol, a place of rest, not the final destination. Yet even in Sheol, hope remains. The scriptures speak of a promise, a resurrection when the dead will be raised to life. Acts 2:27 assures us, "For you will not leave my soul in Hades, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption." This is the promise of resurrection, a life beyond the grave. The resurrection is not merely a return to life as we know it. It is the restoration of the spirit to a new, glorified body. This body is not like our current one, subject to decay and mortality, but a glorified, incorruptible, and immortal body. As Philippians 3:21 tells us, He will transform our lowly body that it may be conformed to His glorious body. But there is more. The scriptures reveal that all will be raised, but their bodies will differ in nature. For believers, these will be glorified bodies, radiant with the glory of God, perfectly suited for eternal life. For those who have not yet believed, their bodies will be suited for judgment. John 5:29 speaks of those who have done good to the resurrection of life, and those who have done evil to the resurrection of condemnation. However, judgment is not the final word. The ultimate plan is one of redemption and reconciliation. Colossians 1:20 tells us that God will reconcile all things to Himself. Even those who face judgment are not beyond hope. In the end, every knee will bow, and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Phil is the creation jubilee, the time when all things are made new. Even those who have faced judgment will ultimately be transformed, receiving glorified bodies, and God will be all in all. The cycle of life, death, and resurrection culminates in this glorious restoration. So let us hold fast to the hope of resurrection. Death is not the end, but a gateway to life eternal.